Yo guys, my name is Zopreme, and in today's video I'm talking about Flash Season 4 and Barry's 2056 message to warn us about a future Speedster war. So guys, in the invasion crossover on all the actual Arrowverse shows, Barry from 2056 sent a message to present Barry. The message said that there's a war coming, and in a short and simple term, and overall he said that all their lives will be affected by what he did with Flashpoint and changing the timeline. Like people from Arrow and Legends, their timeline will be affected by Flashpoint. So this message is unlikely to be on about Savitar, because there was no war, and he did mention a war in the message, because if there's a war then there'd be more than one person fighting each other, and it was just Savitar and Barry, and there hasn't been a war so far, so I do not think that this whole message is about Savitar. So I think that the second part of the message is about Savitar and him being able to get out of the Speed Force because of Flashpoint and all their lives being affected, and you know, Barry being affected by Savitar. Now, why would Barry from 40 years in the future send a message to Rip Hunter and not Barry himself? I think that in the future there's going to be a big Speedster war, and when I mean a war, I mean a big bunch of evil speedsters against, you know, Team Flash speedsters and maybe speedsters from other Earths that do try and help them. It will most likely include Reverse Flash, because maybe he needs more help from other speedsters to take down Barry. And overall, I do think Reverse Flash will play a big part in this war if it does happen, and he may even be the one to actually start this war and actually make it happen, and him be the leader to lead all these evil speedsters to actually take down the Flash. This storyline may even be playing out as we speak, because Earbud Thorn could be actually gathering loads of speedsters and a speedster army while he's actually gone to take down Barry. So that's why we've not seen him since Black Flash actually killed the other version, so maybe that's why we've not seen him. I do imagine that when Reverse Flash gets these speedsters, there will be new speedsters that we've not seen, nor has Barry. So I do think they'll have probably new lightning, they'll be a lot faster, and there'll be something probably unique to them. So like Zoom, he was pure evil, he had Velocity 9 running through his blood, which made him faster. So I do imagine we'll see something like that in this Speedster war with these new speedsters. Probably not exactly like that, but I do think we'll see something like them maybe encountering Barry early in the season, then being a side speedster, then coming back maybe even faster, new upgrades, something like that, and maybe faster than we've actually seen speedsters go before. Maybe it's because of the actual Speed Force Storm that created all these speedsters. So maybe this Speedster war is first started by the Speed Force Storm, and that's what actually the basis of this whole thing is. And you could say maybe it's Barry's fault in a kind of way for him not balancing the Speed Force and taking its place, or the speedster's place that should be taken. It could actually be that there's actually a new team of evil speedsters created by this Speed Force Storm. They could even be young and probably inexperienced with these speedster powers, but quite fast. But because they don't have the experience to actually take on the Flash, maybe Reverse Flash actually teaches them, and then they return in this Speedster war. I think that the reason that Barry from 2056 sent this message to Rip Hunter is because Rip Hunter might wait actually to give this message to Barry after the invasion, but Jax and Stein found it. So I do think it is important and vital to know that Rip Hunter was sent this message, not anyone else. I do think that future Barry actually thought to himself, Rip Hunter is probably the most trusted and reliable person to give his message to, and then him give the message out in the right time and the correct time. So that's why I do think also Barry sent this message to Hunter. The reason why Barry from 2056 sent this message so far in the future could be that they're still in this Speedster war, or maybe loads of people have been affected, hurt, or even killed by this. So Barry needs to tell himself with actually messing up the timeline that this Speedster war is coming, so they're prepared and they can actually be warned so they can take on these speedsters. So they actually may go back to this message in the future, maybe season 4, season 5, depending on if this happens or not. But I do think Barry could go back to this message, probably listen to it over, and then possibly prepare himself for this big war. If this war does happen, then I do think someone from Team Flash will die or be badly hurt, and I think that the rest of Team Flash will have to play some part in this actual war, like Cisco and Killer Frost / Caitlin, depending on where she is by that time. But I do think Cisco may be helping Barry in some way, maybe giving information, telling him how to take on these speedsters and so on. But yeah, Jesse Quick could be the one to die at a random guess, but who knows, by the time we are at this war, anything could happen. It could be season 5 or the end of season 4, and a lot of stuff would have happened since then, so who knows. And of course, a few evil speedsters, whoever they are, will die or be defeated by the end of this war, just to make it, you know, realistic and believable. Barry will most likely have to push himself to the limits to win this war, and when I say limits, I mean push himself to the limits with the speed and actually run as fast as he can. This message is like the 2024 newspaper, because it's like a future event that's going to happen, which is like a really crucial point in the Flash and the whole TV show, as 2024 was a vital point and still is. So we will visit that obviously soon. We've already done it, but we probably have to visit it again. Same 2056, I think. There's still stuff you can do with that time, as it's so far in the future, and it's a Flash TV show that future events are pretty important, so I do imagine we'll revisit that in some way. Speedster War could definitely take place near the end of the Flash season 4 in whatever way, and who knows, even the Thinker could be involved with this, but hopefully he's not. I would like just a Speedster War, and maybe this war happens after the Thinker is defeated to make it like they're focusing more on this Speedster War near the finale possibly. So yeah guys, tell me in the comments below, would you like to see this Speedster War, and do you think it's quite possible? So yeah guys, hope you like this video. My name's Zopreme, you guys have been the best. As always, peace out.